Hello there, Mr. Moseley here with Mr. Moseley's Minutes for the first time in 2021-22 school year. I hope you're having a great day. I want to just share in these videos some things that have been going on at Lifeway in the secondary department and some things that are coming up. All right, the first thing I want to make you aware of is tomorrow, September 10th, we want all of our students and staff wearing red, white, and blue. We are remembering what happened on 9/11. Of course, 20th anniversary is coming up Saturday. We want to remember lives lost, and we want to just celebrate our nation, this great nation that God has allowed us to be a part of. So we're encouraging a lot of red, white, and blue tomorrow, and I'll be wearing my hat, even though this one embarrasses my daughters. So I'm looking forward to it and much more. Some other upcoming events also tomorrow is the ice cream social. So that's for school-wide. We've got some prepackaged ice cream bars and things like that. We've got bouncy houses. So just come and have a good time fellowshipping with other school families. Next week for 7th through 11th graders, we have School Picture Day on Wednesday. So make sure that you brush your hair and teeth and all that and get yourself ready for School Pictures Day. That is Wednesday, September 15th. Also, a week from then, we have two big events on the 22nd. So See You at the Pole is an annual event, worldwide event. Students gather at their flagpole to pray for their school, to pray for our area, our state, our nation, and beyond. And so we have the privilege of praying together every day. But we want to take advantage of the opportunity to pray along with other students all over the world. Just imagine all of the prayers going up to God at that moment. And so what a special event that we get to be a part of. Also that day, though, is the blood drive. So we try to do 2 or 3 blood drives a year here at Lifeway. It's been going on for several years. Who knows how many gallons of blood has been donated through the efforts of the National Honor Society at Lifeway. And so if you're a blood donor, then you should have received an email with information about how to sign up for that. So we encourage you to be a part of that. We want to have at least 30 units of blood given that day, and so that's all on September 22nd. All right, some other things happening in extracurriculars. We've got several sports already started up. Volleyball is off to a big start. They've had several matches. Both teams are doing really well, and so we're excited about that season for them. Cross country had their first meet over at Shiloh Christian last Saturday, and we had some kids fare really well at that meet, and so they're doing a great job. That's not a sport I would want to get involved in, but so I applaud those kids for getting up early on a Saturday and going running. So they have several meets left. We look forward to what they'll accomplish this year. Also new to Lifeway this year is tennis. We've had a tennis program started, so Miss Tidwell's been heavily recruiting students to join the tennis program, and I think they have their first match coming up next week, so we want to support them this year and looking forward to seeing what they can accomplish in that first year. A lot of first year tennis players, and so I'm very proud of them jumping in there and trying something new. In October, just about a month away, we have our class trips week, and so we didn't get to have those last year because of COVID, but we are still on tap to have those trips this year. And so we have 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. They go to New Life Ranch. They'll be gone on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the 6th through the 8th of October. That's a fun week of just learning, team building, enjoying the outdoors, learning about God's creation, and so they'll be at New Life Ranch. That's always a fun trip. Our 9th and 10th grade is combining to go to Dallas this year, so they're going to get to visit several sites there. Usually we get to go to the President Bush Library, tour AT&T Stadium, which is cool. They go to Dealey Plaza, where JFK was assassinated, so lots of neat stops on that trip for them. And then this year, our 11th and 12th grade are combining to go to Washington, D.C. And so that's going to be an awesome trip, getting to visit all the historical sites in Washington. And so that's where our 3 groups are going this year. Next year we'll get back in probably into an even more normal rotation with seniors going to New York City and sophomores doing a college tour, and so that happens every year in October. We regret we didn't get to do it last year, and so we're excited about those trips coming up this year. All right, with my last few seconds here, I want to just let you know what we're doing each week in chapel. This semester we are studying through Philippians. We've already preached through chapter 1, and we'll be heading into chapter 2 next week. Chapter 2 contains one of my favorite verses in this book, and it's verse 5 says, "Your attitude should be the same as that of Christ Jesus." That's in a section where we're challenged to be imitators of Christ, where we're challenged to be like Him. And so your students, we teachers, we staff members are being challenged each week to be more and more like Christ. And so I ask that you be praying for our students all the time, but especially Monday mornings during chapel time between 8 and 9:30 our two groups meet. Pray that God will speak to them. Pray that God will help them to know how to be more and more like Christ. Thank you for joining in with me in these few minutes. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about what's going on and what's coming up. We thank you for your support of Lifeway and being a part of this family. I hope you have a great week.